probably never even seen your own face in the mirror. And here.
Carlsbad.
Hello? Hello? Sorry for the confusion there, Kestrel. I was looking at too many things at once. Because I also just got the vertical stream set up again. Once again. Finally did it. It only took me however many months it's been since my last one. Temple of the Ancients is not fun in Rebirth. It's very vocal that this is the end, better not come here until you're ready. Ah, I see. Yeah, I got to Coral, and I was very much looking forward to all the Coral stuff. And then I simply stopped playing. Hello, everyone. Let's see here. Yeah, we got this again, guys. Nice. You're looking on the horizontal feed. The normal feed. Being normal. Almost looking for an incoming bit. No, just standard ADHD brain bullshit of me doing too many things at once. But hello. I think I got everything dialed in on all the vertical stream. So if you're watching there, hell yep. Let me update the health bar, which is not on the vertical stream, because I simply cannot be bothered to fully set everything up. Hang on. Alright. Next on the agenda is to automate some of this shit. Not with AI. Obviously, not with AI, but with my own chatbot bullshit. Let's see. Now I just have way too much shit on my screen is the problem. So it's harder to find stuff. So I need to get better at vamping. I've never been good at vamping. Especially after playing Duskbloods. Am I right, folks? Vampires. We're talking about Zork. We're talking about vampires. Automate it with dogs on a wheel? Hell yeah. Oh, that's pretty sick, Dan. Vampire Survivors? I think that's a contentious topic right now in the video game world. Yo, what's up, Plank? How's it going, buddy? All right, I think I'm all set. I'll be interested to see if the vertical feed is working, so that way, if I'm trying to do clips again of bullshit that happens in the game, it'll be very funny, because my clips are always very funny at my expense, but also, it won't look blurry as shit, because I won't have to use, like, the horizontal, weird, scaled-down shit. Good 30 minutes of feeling like a god with the right build. That sounds pretty fun. Yeah, I agree. You mean in Duskbloods? Duskbloods was really fun, guys. I sense another brain problem for me with that game. Because it will be all I'm thinking about for the rest of forever. I miss Zork. I don't know the next time I'm going to get to see my friend Zork, and I miss him. Got yourself a can of unsweetened La Colombe cold brew coffee over the weekend. Take it, taste it up. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I also learned recently that the lady who sings the national anthem in O Canada at the Flyers games is married to one of the co-owners, one of the co-creators of La Colombe, which makes it even more Philly and even more wonderful. When you said Zork, I thought you meant the text adventure. Is there a text adventure called Zork? No, I mean the lovable deep-sea diver who beats the shit out of everyone with a pipe. Yeah, the triple brew is pretty good as well. Yo, what's up, Snoochie? Good to see you. I cannot emphasize this enough, Snoochie. This will in no ways be fast. This is not going to be fast. This is going to be long and arduous and painful, but the important thing to know is that we are on attempt number 311, which I also did not add to the vertical scene because I had to reset up all the scenes and shit, but, yo, Mo better get here. Mo, let's mow the lawn together, or whatever the full handle is. Mo better get here and be like, holy shit, the vertical stream is back. My only viewer on YouTube better be back. Or else I'm banning. Banning doesn't really work on YouTube, but I'm banning them. Alright, how's everyone doing? Happy Monday. Everyone loves a Monday. This build looks like dog shit starting out. The best number. This is the Amber run. This is definitely going to be the run that we cross the finish line with. Yeah, Zio, I saw your message about that. Like the actual Mike Tyson, right? Was Jake Paul there? You know what, chat? Fuck it. It's Monday. We got some work cut out for us. We got some work ahead of us. We're going on a looting run, dude. Fuck it. It's been too long. Will I mess things up and hit Duskblood buttons? Probably. I mean, it is a much different style of game. Yo, what's up, Barricade? Hope Monday's going alright. It's going alright. I did wake up to an issue that I solved last week at work. Coming back in a weird new way that I haven't really seen before that I had to fix again. And then I, like, partially fixed it. And I'm waiting on a support guy to get back to me and hasn't, so I don't know. Gotta be active during Game Mess mornings and 32X stream. Hell yeah. It looks fun. I didn't get to catch too much of their 32X stream on Giant Bomb, but it looked very fun. Good roll. Dude, that almost one-shot me. Free time is almost non-existent now. Brother, tell me about it. Sibling, tell me about it. I just realized I'm not really sure what Snoochie's pronouns are. I was like, wait, is this randomized? Yes, I was just fighting fucking... Just fighting Nito. Of course. Hey, Krobus. Woke up at 11 a.m., bad night's sleep. I feel like 2026 for me, not to cut you off, Kestrel, 2026 for me has just been nothing but bad sleep. PM? Okay, hell yeah. Then I continue what I was saying with, brother, let me tell ya, I know. But hopefully you can get some more free time soon. Need to figure stuff out for a job. Your brother is wrangling up for you? Nice.
Zork is a character in Duskbloods. Zork is a tech-laden bloodsworn designed for players who enjoy the slower, high-impact style of combat. Armed with the undersea cable and a spear gun, he delivers punishing melee strikes while maintaining ranged capability.
Oh no, Llama. Llama's letting the cat out of the bag. Is this gonna be active? God damn it. Got 6 hours on a good night. Snuck an extra hour in this morning. Nice. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Dom? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You still have plenty of free time, just occupied in new different ways. Hopefully it's the good kind of occupied. I think everyone's starting to notice that a promise I made on stream is I'm dead.
From Software needs to knock it off with the Overwatch/Fortnite clone garbage and go back to making excellent single-player games like Dark Souls
overload,
2.
dude. What the fuck? I disagree, Zio. I disagree because each of those games that I've played has been fucking incredible. And I get that it's not for everyone. I get that not everyone might like the style, but they are very fun. And I think it's nice that we got new From Software games while we're waiting. Updating the health bar in real time while
Zork
this is happening.
Zork.
Zork is Zork, indeed. Thank you, Frostwad, for the 200 bits. Thank you, Zio, for the 100 bits. Yeah, I feel like everyone does need that. I mean, there's people who say they don't need that much sleep, but I am also one of them, and I never get it. I'm still waiting on my fucking CPAP machine. Okay, chat, that was the run 311. So I guess the next funny number that we have to get to is 420, which is a shame that 311 ended immediately. Not ideal. It wasn't worked on enough? I disagree. I mean, I feel like it could have absolutely been worked on more, but for what it was and how successful it was, and how much work they put into it after the fact as well. So if you're saying that, Barricade, from the place of being like, it doesn't have enough roguelike elements, they literally were saying that they did not intend for that to be like a roguelike, and that's just the closest that it is to a genre that you can kind of call it. So like they weren't going for that, and I wish there were more roguelike elements to it, and I would have enjoyed that. But I'm also just fully putting words in your mouth. But I think that was the critique that a lot of people had, and in an interview with the devs, they're like, yeah, we didn't really look at it that way. We kind of wanted to do our own thing. So people are kind of just comparing it to like roguelikes, which is understandable because it's a close comparison to make, but it really was never intended to be like that. Like, I think they went with what they were trying to deliver, and it worked for me. I also have a brain problem with From Software games where I can just immediately get obsessed with bullshit like that. And I played Night Rain in like the dumbest way possible for the most part, so. Frostbot will also tell you I'm typically just screaming at the game when I play it, because I'm doing Deep of Night stuff, and I'm doing it solo, because I, again, have a brain issue with From Software. So. You don't play Dark Souls, you live it. I see. Yes. I agree. Yo, what's up, Hollow? Good to see you. Hornets theme in the background, yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for that level 1 hype train. Did you guys see that there's like a new Twitch thing that they're doing with like channel watch streaks or something where you can get a Pokemon badge or something? If you watch 20 minutes of a stream 3 days in a row or something, you get a Pokeball that you can open. Oh, you know what? I never re-randomized, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I don't know if it's on my channel. I've seen it on some channels that I was watching earlier today. It's very interesting. Yeah, and I don't know what the Pokeball badges are going to... I assume it's Pokemon that you can get. It seems cool, though. But yeah, like I was watching Barbarous King earlier. And he had it. Let's see. I think you can get Great Ball ones if you, like, gift subs and shit, too. So it sounds like it's an interesting thing in theory. Alright, let's re-randomize and start again. Lucky number 312. 312 Wharf Avenue. I think I did that in the wrong order because it's been a while. Just giving it a From Software game? How's that different than Kill a Slop Run PB by jumping off the ledge? I didn't scream. Go watch the footage. I did not scream. I very dejectedly, I waited a solid, probably like 20 seconds in shock, and then I very dejectedly said, how the fuck did that happen? And I know how it happened, and it wasn't my fault. You do control the buttons that you push, as the Doom developers once famously said. However, in that instance, I did hit forward. And then the inputs of the game just decided, oh, if forward actually means backwards. They were deciding that I need to go twirling, twirling, twirling towards freedom. All right. So we can get a good shield for this. Somewhat interesting. Exactly. Dan knows what's up. That looks fucking terrible. So far, a bunch of stinker builds. Alright, baby, so it's not gonna be a loot run, chat, for a while, but we will get to a loot run eventually. Someone died. Free 1,500... Free 1,500 souls is pretty wild. I would like to try and open that Mimic, but not on this run. Hey, how you doing, Fairy? Fairy, did you get to play any... I can't remember if you have a Switch 2. I think we might have talked about this, but... Did you play any or see any Duskbloods? Thank you for the good luck, Random. Some good luck walking the dog. Not that you'll need it, you're an expert. I'm glad it's a boss that I don't really have to, like, worry too much about, That reminds me, I want to add an alert. Come on, man! Not gonna yell at the game. I can't give Zio the satisfaction there. Can't give Zio the satisfaction there. I'm not gonna yell at the game. Everyone saw the go live message. Everyone saw the go live message that said, the game is gonna be nice today. That's a guarantee. It's guaranteed to be nice. Surely it'll happen soon. These are all mercy kills. D-Rust? Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I'm simply rusty. I'm rusty. Who's rusty? Would be another good soundbite or alert. Maybe I should add that. I think I got a little bit better of a flow going with updating stuff on stream. I say that, and it's like, we all know my ADHD is gonna fucking kick my ass, and I did change something on stream that I would say probably 99.9% of my viewership right now does not even see, which is the vertical stream, but I think I re-randomized everything. We do need to update. Oh, God, I hate when Steam's over here, dude. Dude, the worst part about this challenge... Hear me out here, chat. The worst part of this challenge is that it's on Dark Souls Remastered. Because there is, like, no good way to juggle windows the way that I need to. Alright, surely we're going to get a much better build and enemy placement for this one. It's run number 13, chat. Let's go. But yeah, in Venture Brothers, they have that song, I'm Rusty. This build is kind of tempting because of the shield. Ooh, never mind. I guess depending on the boss, we can also... Dude, it's all hand axe. Hand axe coordination over here. Chat, here's what we're gonna do. Now here's the thing. Black firebombs are pretty nice, but we only get 10 of them, and we can buy them eventually. Twin Humanities might be the call. I feel like humanity is a little more important, especially with this sword. So we're going with the Twin Humanity strat. Going with the big head because we're doing the big head strats. I assume... Wait. Does anyone remember what hand Quaylag's Fury Sword was in? I think it was in the right hand. I would like to grab the hand axe and then do some looting. Someone roll back the VOD, quick. You honestly forgot about it? You're gonna miss the PvP game. Fighting these guys with the hand axe might be a little rough. You know what? Fuck it. I guess it doesn't matter because we might not even get... Oh, we're also heavy. Hand axe might not be the strat. Well, let's just see what this is. Okay, we got the hand axe. We're gonna see what we can do. I love a weapon that feels like it's not scaling at all. This is gonna be rough. Ornstein and Smell with this? I mean, I guess we could always Dark Sign out if we need to. Yo, what's up, Duck? Thank you. So far, the luck has been impeccable. Oh, I loved Duskblood's Fairy. I really loved it. I regret to inform everyone, if you were into Night Rain, it might be worth it to get a Switch too. Hey, what's up, bud? Thank you for the good luck. Song is one of the best Hollow Knight songs. Do you mean Dung Defender? I mean, it's like an extremely goated Oast in general. A little concerned that nothing was up here. Did I kill something already? But I think this song that's playing right now is my favorite on the soundtrack. It just tickles my brain real good. There's a fucking dragon butt. Yo, what's up, QQ? Chat, I think we just need to... We, like, need the, Quaylag's Fury Sword, I think. What song is that? This is, Crystal Cave from Hollow Knight. Yo, what's up, QQ? Thank you for the raid. Let's go ahead and shout out QQ. Everyone should follow QQ, and more importantly, everyone should watch QQ when he streams, because he is going for the partner grind. I assume you, I mean, I guess you already applied. It couldn't hurt. Hey, watch QQ anyway. No matter what. Yo, what's up, Pink? How you doing? Nero's. Paladin. Dami. Hope you're all doing well. Alright, well, we one-shot that. No, QQ's chat is so well-behaved all the time. In what I've seen. What do you mean, Bun? Yeah, thanks. I was alluding to that earlier, Kestrel, and I was like, oh man, they're gonna find out. Yeah, as much as I would like to use the hand axe and get through the asylum and then loot before using Quaylag's Fury Sword, I think with all of the bullshit... Oh, okay, so it's a tree that replaced the enemy here, but it was just weird and outside of the... Oh! What's up, Mr. Dia? Hello, Ezria. The dragon ass is, like, actually a big fucking problem. So it's like if Ornstein and Smo weren't hard enough to deal with right now, we got this fucking bullshit. But yeah, if you're not familiar with what I'm doing here, I am doing a challenge where I have to kill all of the bosses, all 26 of them. All of the items are randomized. All of the enemies, as you can see, are randomized. I don't know where any items are. Anytime I pick up an item, it auto-equips. So if I pick up an item and it's a broken sword, I can no longer use the Quaylag Fury Sword. And this is attempt number 313. Music Stinger got you in the mood to play FF8 again. I am always in the mood to play Final Fantasy VIII again. Oh, they already broke it. Shit, I forgot. Oh. We might be cooked, chat. No, we're actually, doing this with, fat rolling is not... Or any rolling... I think we're fat rolling, right? Doing this with the current equipment load that I have, either way, fucking sucks. No, I guess it's only a medium roll, but it feels, like, excessive. Because we're not getting any good, like, defense out of it. Alright, chat. That's one boss down. Only 25 more to go, chat. Let's go. You literally just finished Final Fantasy VIII 2 months ago? Now you just want to start it all over again? Hell yeah. No reason not to. You know my stance on it. Yo, what's up? How you doing, one above all? Yeah, PB's still 10. I don't think we've really even gotten close to the 10 since the PB. Chat. Do we risk talking to Petrus? We have a good weapon, and he could give me a shitty weapon. Any weapon besides this one right now would be a fucking downgrade. Hey, what's up, Greg? Good to see you. Do we talk to him, though? Yes. Plank votes no. Plank just feels a little guilty for telling me it was 10% likely to get a weapon, and then I immediately got a weapon like the next time I tried it. No. We do have some no's. I will ban all the yeses. Alright, who said yes? Who said yes? Let's see what he's got. Maybe it was worth it. Honestly, this weapon is not too bad if we can get the strength for it. Listen, it's fine. I wanted to do a, we got a cooler helmet. Solar Proud Knight, not bad. He's got another usable weapon. Let's do this right now just to make us a little lighter. Did someone say ban? Yeah, I think you were like the only one that I was actually going to ban, Zio, and that requires me to make you a mod again and all that. And it's funny for the bit, but it's not that funny. Bond me? Hell yeah. I'm down for some Bond me. I guess before we start, like, looting... Well, I guess we should probably just level up. Yeah, one above all. I think it's kind of, it's not necessarily like we will breeze through every boss, because if it's a fire boss, then it's really rough. Like, if we get Quaylag, that is a rough fight. I guess let's just do strength for now. 16 and 16 seems pretty good. If we can use this, we'll continue forward. All right, let's continue forward a little bit because this weapon's pretty good. It's not quite like Fury Sword, but good chat. I have 67 viewers right now. Hell yeah. The funny number. Funny number that everyone loves. So this is an interesting start because we do have a usable weapon. Now the problem is its durability is 60. It summons the younglings. Not to a Dark Souls stream. Young people don't give a shit about Dark Souls. It's got 60 durability. Oh, dude, I almost like... Yo, 311! Fuck it. White chunks there. Can't do anything about him. You're old. I wonder if I'm older than everyone in chat. Coming from QQ's chat. Okay, Titanite chunks from this guy is pretty good. Not fucking with the bone dog. 167. Why is this, like, aggro? Well. 39 in October. 32. I'm 36. That's true. I have always been older than Kestrel, and that will continue to be the case. I said the game was going to be nice. I'm still waiting for that to happen. Average age for Dark Souls people, surely? Probably. I would assume so. This isn't Duskbloods. I fucking wish it was Duskbloods. What's up, Samo? I wish it was Duskbloods. I was just thinking about how I've spent like the entire weekend mostly just playing Duskbloods. So I was thinking like, man, it's gonna be nice to do something else. Even though I would continue playing it if I had the ability to. But, I was looking forward to Slop, so I feel like anytime I'm looking forward to playing this randomizer challenge, it always is very humbling. What kind of game is Duskbloods? Duskbloods is very weird because it's more like Bloodborne than it is like Elden Ring. And it's not quite like Night Rain, like it's not like the Fortnite thing of a storm moving in on you. You start out and you can drop on the map. There's like 4 locations you can drop on the map, and you can see where, like, you can get a general idea of where other people are dropping on the map. And it doesn't really incentivize you too much to, like, do PvP or kill other players. And you need to collect what's called virtue. And the more virtue you get, you can survive what they call the culling at the end of the phase. There's like 4 phases to a round. And the first phase is like, I think everyone, at least in the network test, moves forward. You don't really get culled from that one. And then the second phase, it starts culling people out for not having high enough virtue. And you can get virtue by just killing enemies. When you kill enemies, you just automatically level up as well. You don't have to like rest somewhere and level up. So you just run around and kill enemies to level up. You can like get things called kin, which are like summons, that are pretty sick, all of them. And if you kill like mini bosses, like special mini bosses on the map, you can get more virtue and stuff. And if you get to the top 3 of virtue by the end of all the phases, then it's a 1v1v1. And you have 2 lives. And it's like you just run around and try and kill the other players, and it's really fun. I really liked it. The gameplay loop felt really good to me. There's almost always a September Direct, that's true. So might have more dates there. That and Ocarina, yeah. Is it like Vampire? There is an enemy in it called Vampire Bun, but I don't know specifically if it's like Vampire. Yeah, there are random instances where you can just get virtue as well. Too bad it's a Switch exclusive. I fully agree. I fully agree. It's baffling to me. They did, I don't know if you guys saw, but there is a Steam release within Duskbloods where Zork, everyone's favorite character, does have an emote that is called Steam Release, where he releases a bunch of steam from his body. So it's pretty fucked up that in Duskbloods they put the word Steam Release. Performance is a little choppy. I didn't notice too much of a performance issue. I also kind of have a lower barometer of that than... As someone who mostly only plays a remastered game from 2018 of a game from 2011, I'm not usually too concerned about, like, graphics being, like, the most high fidelity or anything, but the graphics look beautiful in, like, the cutscenes and the areas and stuff. I did notice a little bit of jank with some of the enemies and stuff, but that was mostly, I think, just due to the nature of the network test. Yeah, Dark Souls is coming up on 15 years. Now, that might upset you, Kells, but let me put it into perspective for you to make you feel a little better about it. Elder Scrolls 5. It was 5, right? Yeah, Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, came out around the same exact time as Dark Souls 1. And in that past 15 years, look at how many Dark Souls games we've gotten versus how many Elder Scrolls games we've gotten. So 15 years to an Elder Scrolls fan, that shit sucks. 15 years of Dark Souls feels pretty fucking good. Oh boy. Chat, the game really wants me to loot. So we're gonna loot. Sometimes you have to listen to Hot Pocket Remix. Is 314 a biblical reference? That's pi, right? Is pi biblical? To the math sickos? I don't like anything about what's happening here. More time between the announcement of The Elder Scrolls 6 and now than the release of The Elder Scrolls 5. Jesus, yeah. That sounds about right. Time to loot. It's time to loot, Greg. But yeah, what's everyone's favorite Elder Scrolls game? Jesus Christ, dude. Are these guys always just aggro? Like, what the fuck, man? They're not supposed to be. Alright, we got Stray Demon. Not my favorite thing to see here, but I think he doesn't aggro in this arena, which is funny. Yo, Oblivion was the shit. Was the shit and remains the shit. Oblivion Remastered was such a bummer. I enjoyed it, but only because it's more Oblivion. I never beat it. I did play like 150 hours of Oblivion several months before they shadow dropped the Oblivion remake. It did just run like poop. That is very true. My favorite was that it was Steam Deck verified, which is just a straight up fucking lie. So it makes more sense that this butterfly is aggro, because this is an enemy that we normally would have to fight here. But it being a new Londo, I must have like accidentally like landed on it or something. How much does this I feel like this doesn't even give me a lot of souls. I'm not even hitting this fucking thing. Like, we're definitely doing some damage, I assume. Trying to use the iframes of the door. Okay, we did kill it. Nice. A cool 160 souls, dude. I think the other weapon was better than this. I think it was a broadsword. And this just straight up sucks. Yeah, Samo, I did stream a little bit of it. That was before I had my PC. So trying to stream anything that wasn't Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition while streaming from the same computer, like, would usually just crash everything. So I was streaming and capturing my Steam Deck in desktop mode. And I think, Someone's probably got the clip somewhere of just how fucking horribly it ran in the very beginning when all of the assassins attack the king and the blades are fighting them. For the blades and the emperor! And it's like running at like a slideshow FPS. Yeah, I agree that they need to be better with the verification. Look at these fucking enemies, dude. You think your ranking would be Elder Scrolls, Starfield, and Fallout? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen too many people who were, like, super hot on Starfield. I never played it. I'm not, like, the biggest Bethesda guy. But I know I would really like Fallout. The only Fallout I really played was a little bit of Fallout 4 with my older brother. I bought a, I bought an Xbox Series S or whatever, I think. There was, like, one on sale. I should have kept it, honestly, because now it's probably worth, like, 5 times as much as it was worth when I bought it, like, 8 years ago or whatever. But I bought one to play Halo Master Chief Collection with my older brother, and I ended up hating how that game played. And I got Fallout 4 to also play with him, and I just didn't really play it. I do need to play New Vegas. I know from everything I've heard, New Vegas is absolutely my shit. Dude, imagine fighting this thing with the fucking dagger. Best Halo map? Lockout's very good. I think you cannot do any better than Blood Gulch. And I don't mean all of, like, the attempts at redoing and rehashing Blood Gulch, because I hated... Like, it was like, what, Coagulation or whatever in Halo 2? I hated Coagulation, but, like, Blood Gulch is just, like... That is the perfect multiplayer map. A lot of that might be nostalgia goggles. But, like, to me, there's no better. I also liked Battle Creek or whatever it was called. But there's so many good Halo multiplayer maps. Headlong. A friend of mine in high school and I used to just hop on Xbox Live and turn on Snipers Only. And just talk about life. Talk about our days at school and everything. Just have heart-to-hearts while sniping each other on Headlong. And it was so much fun. I never really got into Red vs. Blue, weirdly. Halo 2 was your first FPS, so you know it is Coagulation. I see. Snipers Only on Coagulation. See, I played Halo on Xbox a lot.
It is easy, sometimes it is hard. It's hard, too hard, too hard.
I played a lot. I played a whole lot of Halo on Xbox with my older brother. And we had, like, LAN parties and stuff. Rusted Iron Ring is very tempting to just go right down to Blighttown. Ooh, well, there goes the looting, chat. Is scaling on? No, scaling is not on. Scaling only exists in the Asylum. Heart to hearts? Well, oh, heart to heart. Okay, now I get it. Thank you, Greg. Well timed. I am just too dumb. Alright, let's just level up. Was his health this low from the start? Who? Stray Demon? No. Stray Demon is in the Asylum. Yeah, because if it was no scaling, like if I came up on Calamite there, like Calamite's already really hard to fight in that arena. So that would just really suck. Chad, I think we just immediately go to Blighttown here. But, Like, we could go to Andre, we could get a little more levels up and stuff, but... While we have the ring... I mean, I guess we're not really looting. And Blighttown will be there later. I just, like, I have, like, such a one-track mind. I'm like, I have the rusted iron ring. I need to just fucking go for it. How's the run going? They have been very bad today, Smooth. How are you doing? Been off to a really bad start. Give you a Sekiro 2. Sekiro 2 would be cool. I think that From Software is absolutely cooking up another standalone game. Fuck it. Purging Stone. Purging Stone honestly might be a little helpful. Sekiro might be your favorite game ever. Oh, that reminds me, yeah, so I played a bunch of Halo 1, and more importantly, I played a bunch of Halo PC. And Halo PC was just in an era before Xbox Live, you could play Halo multiplayer. It was like the first time I played like online multiplayer for the most part. Oh, we also can update that. So that was nuts. At the time, that was like unbelievable. People made custom maps and stuff. There was Halo Custom Edition, which was really fun. Oh shit, I thought he was dead. Oh, he's like real beefy. But yeah, when I first played Sekiro, I was way too Dark Souls brained to enjoy it. But I recently replayed it on stream and I loved it. Love that it's just one weapon and the Japanese theme is cool. For me, it was really tough because I like to play these games and like experiment with different builds and level up and stuff. So when I was playing, it was also like I shouldn't have gone into it expecting a Dark Souls. Like they were very clear in their marketing of it that it was not going to be like Dark Souls. But I just remember being like, man, I feel like I was just stuck on 2 bosses and I was like, I can't do anything right now. There's nothing I can do. I do think I want to kill this thing right now because I hate it. It's good music for this. But after the learning curve was gone and I replayed it years later, I was like, this game is so fucking good. But yeah, I'm really always going to be down for From Software just doing weird shit. Especially because there's like no way that they're not cooking up something else. So like if it was like a Bethesda kind of style thing where it's like, okay, well, no one asked for the Duskbloods. And it's fun, but I wish it was something else. It's like, it's not like Bethesda where they're only doing Elder Scrolls Online and no one really gives too much of a shit about it. And everyone is just kind of waiting for Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, Armored Core 7. It would be wild if they didn't. I feel like Armored Core 6 did so well. I never finished Armored Core 6. I need to play... I should do that on stream sometime. Armored Core Fires of Rubicon is really, really cool. I think a lot of the hardcore Armored Core sickos like don't really like it because it's a much different game. It has like a little bit more Souls DNA in it than Armored Core typically does. So, and understandably, people who are really into that series weren't super into it, but you'll never feel cooler playing a game. I did the first like really major boss fight that everyone like got stuck on, and I was stuck on it for a bit and I beat it and that felt really good. And then I just didn't really play too much more. You want to play some of their earlier ones with patches? Next time Hamilton Howley is in chat, you should ask him about which ones to play because he's been big into Armored Core recently. He's been suggesting ones to me. He's the resident Armored Core guy. Kingsfield 5 is the next From game. I would fucking love that. I haven't played Kingsfield, but I did play Shadow Tower, as you know, Samo. But Shadow Tower was my shit. So I don't want to kill this dog right now because it's the Black Knight replacement, and it will potentially drop a weapon. I would be totally fine with From Software just doing another new game. There was rumors for a while, like that author, what is it, Brandon Sanderson or whatever. That guy is a big From Software fan, apparently, and he talked about how he wanted to work with Miyazaki, and there were rumors for a while that he was working on a game with them. And then there was rumors that there was a game called, like, it was like the code name was Spellbound or something. All these games can still feel that Dark Souls 1 has the best map design. I think everyone kind of agrees on that. Each game has its, like, strengths and weaknesses. But yeah, they didn't really ever hit with map design the way they did in Dark Souls 1. This enemy is literally scarier than Sif. Kingsfield 4 map is crazy. I do need to play all the Kingsfield games. Evergrace 3. Next From Software game to come out. A new 3D dot game heroes, dude. Let's fucking go. So long, Sif. Thanks for nothing. Thank you for the amount of souls and the homeward bone. You know, it's funny that Sif gives a homeward bone there because you also get a homeward bone when you kill Sif normally, normal style. Gargoyle actually kind of scary, dude. I might be able to do the door strat. Painting Guardian, not ideal. But yeah, Sif having a bone is very funny, actually. I don't think he comes up to the door. Oh, he does. Let's wait for our stamina here. I'm not loving the lack of armor. This is actually a much... But I am loving the mobility that I got. Let's fucking go. What happens when he does lightning? It hits me and kills me, probably. Just like it has many times in the past. We never say hello to Solaire. I wonder if we can Dark Hand Solaire. I've never tried that. Maybe this is the run because we've never talked to Solaire before. Shadow Tower Abyss was faster, but levels were far more linear and constrained. Peak vibes, though. You get a gun in that one, right? They realized that the most powerful thing you can do in any video game to make the vibes immediately cooler is just give character a gun. We call that the Final Fantasy X-2 method. I don't really want to fuck with that Mimic. If I'm being quite honest, that Mimic can just fuck off forever. Did you only get 4K souls from Sif? Yes, because it gives you the souls of the Taurus demon fight. It goes by encounter. Versus, I can go to Sif's arena, which usually I make a beeline for, and it could essentially be Asylum Demon, and if I kill it, then I get, what's it called? The 40k souls, which is really nice. I don't love the big guy there. Four Kings reference. Hey, what's up, Darmok? How you doing? My watch is always going off. My smartwatch is good because it can detect my heart condition when I go into it. But my god, between like work anxiety, I do want to save some souls for the merchant. Between, like, work anxiety of, like, getting way too many messages all the time. The shit sucks. Okay, big skeleton. Hear a dog. Okay, he's a sniper skeleton, so... Should get for dinner? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna get for dinner. Kind of feeling some Chinese food, honestly. Kind of an annoying combo here. We will kill this guy. We get more souls from him as well, obviously. Not too hard to kill with this weapon. Power Bowl, very, very smart. That's usually my go-to, like... Oi. I knew this guy was going to be a fucking problem. But it's fine, because the merchant here is going to be selling Homeward Bones, right? Take that. I'll take that. Whew. Look at this guy. This guy's acting like I got the Quay Like Fury sword. Guardian Soul, I'll take that. Okay, it was worth coming here. One of those. So these are expensive and we won't get them yet because we don't have the Ember for it. Doesn't really do us any good now. Black leather armor might be good to put on. Havel's Ring is tempting, but we really don't need it right now. Ring of Steel protection is a little more appealing, but... We know he's got rings, and we might get Calamity Ring, so that'll be fine. Okay, chat, I do need to run some ads, but you won't miss anything if you're watching on Twitch, where we're running the ads. Unless this Guardian up here does kill me, which would be very funny, and then you'll see everyone in chat laughing. But I'm going to run the ads, and we're just going to run back to get to Andre, so you're not going to really miss much. So we'll be right back. I appreciate you sitting through the ads if you can. But yeah, again, you're just going to miss a boring bit of running through an area. So let's get to it. It would be cool if I didn't have to run ads on Twitch. It would be cool if they either paid me money to do it. Like, they do technically. But it's like... such a small amount of... super not worth it. Got his ass. How many souls does this guy give? 1,500 is not bad. Do weapon upgrades carry across if you get a new weapon? They do not. It is a new weapon entirely. Chat, what I might do, actually, is pop a soul. And buy the, Ring of Steel protection. I think it's going to be worth it. Especially if I can get the dupe. We always get the dupe when, the ads are running, dude. He does have a dragon scale for 1,000 as well. Oh, it's 15. Okay, that changes things significantly. Yo, what's up, Reevy? If you can even hear me, if that is your real name. Wooden arrows. Let's just buy the wooden arrows, dude. If we get a bow, we'll at least have an option to use it. Chat, he did a dupe. I did try and do a dupe multiple times, which I think you can do. Oh yeah, well... yeah, Divine Blessing would probably be worth buying. How much was that? We could go back and get it, but we've already come too far. It was 1 soul? Really? What the fuck am I doing, dude? Yeah, getting back here is kind of a pain in the ass. Divine Blessing could save my ass later. Where am I going to get 1 soul? I don't have enough for that, chat. What do you think? I'm made of souls? Trying to fight this fucking thing to get 1 soul is very funny, actually. I just hit the button to do the jump attack and it just did nothing? That's fun. I like how I just didn't even clock that. Thank you, chat. You know what? Let's get the binoculars, too, while we're here. I doubt they would really come in handy. Now, this is an important thing. We have the skull lantern. We do have the skull lantern available to us. It's gonna be funny when we go to Andre and he's selling cheap Twinkling Titanite. But I like to check the merchants. It was worth it because we got the Guardian Soul. Also, well, it's like I could level up here, but that'll respawn some of the enemies. Well, I think the enemies are respawned anyway upstairs, so let's do this. Guardian Soul's worth a pretty decent amount. Do you hit Doom the Dark Ages or Silent Hill FNets? I haven't played either. I've heard from people who really like Doom Eternal that Doom the Dark Ages is a little bit disappointing. This actually does scale with my weapon, so we will increase it. Oh, the DLC. I've heard the DLC is very good. But I've also heard Silent Hill F is extremely good. Personally, I would probably do Silent Hill F just because it seems like it's a little... I mean, I know that the Doom the Dark Ages DLC is probably also a pretty quick thing, but seems a little less intensive. I don't like this guy being behind me. I feel like you might be able to get through Silent Hill F faster, but I don't know. Oh, I agree. Spooky season, for me, is literally at any point. Start watching horror movies? Hell yeah. Okay, we got the health bar meme again. Hello, Daily Nostalgia. Hope you're doing well. The day's been pretty good. Oh! If this is a Painted World one, that would have done a whole lot of damage. Oh yeah, those enemies there are not great. We'll wait for this tree to come up here and kill it. Fuck. We like have to do this attack. Fuck. Otherwise we'd bonk. Lee Cronin's The Mummy is a top-quality horror film that Carl Jerem highly recommends. That is categorically false. I think that movie is very fun to watch with your friends who all dunk on it the whole time, but is deeply upsetting. It's not a good time. The acting in it fucking sucks, and I do not recommend watching it ever. I watched it in the perfect way to watch that film, which was at my buddy's house during a barbecue when we were all just sitting around and had it on as background noise. Everyone in chat should watch Wreck? Hell yeah. I can't remember. I think I've seen Wreck shortly after I watched Quarantine, because Quarantine was great. I think Wreck has the much better ending, if I remember correctly. Wreck is really good. Everyone in chat should watch Grave Encounters. If you want a good, scary movie, that shit rocks. Two Twinkling! Hot damn, dude. Yeah, Wreck is the original, yeah. I feel like Quarantine was pretty good, though. Like, at a time when that movie came out, and it was usually just, like, movies from other countries being made in the US and, like, missing the point or, like, not doing it particularly well. I feel like Wreck was, like... Rec was, Quarantine was really good. The movie Hush. I've heard of that movie. Oh man, another perfect time for an ad break. This one actually won't take as long. We actually have we're doing decent damage. It's not like the time we were doing like 11 damage. But yeah, I will say Grave Encounters starts out a little slow. You might watch it and be like, why the fuck did Carl recommend this? But it's worth watching. And it's been a while since I've seen Grave Encounters 2. But I remember also really liking Grave Encounters 2. Send Help fucked also. Yeah, there's a lot of horror movies I want to watch this year. I'm really excited for the new Resident Evil as well. Was with the Taurus Sif health bar. So I killed, on the Taurus Demon Bridge, it was Sif. And I killed him, and then I went to Undead Berg, and there's just a weird bug in the randomizer if you backtrack, where you go on the bridge, and for whatever reason, it shows you the boss health bar again. But it'll disappear after a quit out or a reload, so I think when I rest the bonfire, it'll disappear. I just try not quitting out too much in the in this run. You're one of the few people who thought 28 Years Later was better than Bone Temple. Interesting. I've heard really good things about Bone Temple. It made me want to rewatch all of them. I've only seen 28 Days Later, and I think I'd probably chalk it up to me being a shitty teenager who was really into zombie stuff. And I was not particularly into 28 Days Later, but I know that if I watched it now, that would probably not be the case. So I really need to rewatch it. Andre, my man. Yo, speaking of Hush. Oh my god, dude, he's got the Black Knight Greatsword. Chat. This run kind of fucks. If we find a source of Twinkling Titanite, we are in really good shape. Now, what we're going to do, we are going to abide by the law of a bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush. We are going to reinforce the Great Hammer for use immediately. We're going to just hope that we find some Twinkling Titanite when we need it for that Black Knight Greatsword, in case we run up on Manus or like a DLC boss. 28 Days is one of your favorites ever. Vibes are so cool. Post-apocalyptic just gets you going. I'm excited to watch it again because, again, like... Oh, okay, so it didn't get rid of the health bar, so we'll quit out here. I only watched it when I was a teenager, and I was really into zombie stuff, and I feel like at that point... That was like around when Dawn of the Dead came out, like the remake. Ooh, 4K re-release in a few weeks. Holy shit, that sounds great. It confirms reaching Anorlando and zooming in on Guinevere. Anorlando is going to be interesting because there's a dilemma of do we... Okay, so we can probably kill the butterfly from down here without having to be right in front of it. So we still have the Rusted Iron Ring, right? I mean, I guess we could go down to Blighttown. We do have a pretty leveled up weapon right now. But yeah, in Anorlando, it's like, do we want to make it Dark Anorlando? Because we're going to have to kill Gwendolyn anyway. Days, Years, Weeks, Bone Temple. Still quite good, though. There's going to be a new one as well, right? Like, that takes place after Bone Temple. And we get a free 2K, which is really nice because that's exactly what it costs to level up this weapon. Yeah, I would definitely watch them in sequential order as well. I just remember wanting something at the time different in my zombie fiction, which is dumb because I feel like a lot of zombie fiction is all the same. Basically a drama, barely a focus on zombies, not super tense or scary. Interesting. I don't know why he was coming down this way, but... okay, let's, we're gonna go to Sif. We're gonna see what Sif is and try and get those 40K souls. Rusted Iron Ring also makes running to Sif a lot easier. Feels like a side story to bridge to the third year. Yeah, I feel you. Way easier than fighting Darkmoon Sans Ring for sure. No, Darkmoon Sans, we don't need Dark Anorlando for that. I can just clip into that spot. That's no problem. That's not really why I want to get Dark Anorlando. It's more so to despawn the enemies. I'm not sure if I'm actually hitting it. There we go. That's definitely hitting it. Yeah, spooky season starts now. Start it as soon as you want, you know? I mean, living every day in America feels like spooky season now. Might as well have fun with it. Alright, I'm glad I turned around. Speaking of spooky season, dude. Nightmare King Grim. It's really hard to tell if I'm actually hitting this thing. Yeah, this is certainly a spot. Dude, just make another horror movie. Okay, well, we definitely hit it there. This sucks. This sucks, but it's way better than the alternative. Maybe the movie about the Paul brothers could be a horror movie. The alternative is dying, exactly. Nightmare King Grim is such a fun boss. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's kill this thing, because it's... Alright, we got a toxic guy. We got a bun dumpling up there. Alright, the Silver Knight is actually very scary. So far, this is not looking too bad. Well, I didn't know he dropped down here. He's not really much of a problem. Dude, and we got Purging Stones. There's always a toxic guy in this fucking room. I think we got, like, tons of humanity as well, right? There's, like, a weird glow here that I don't like. Should probably go and save Lautrec as well. Just in case we have to bone out. That's the other thing, is we can, like, bone out at any time, so... Who do we think is going to be on the roof, chat? Manus, Nito, Guardian, Priscilla. Priscilla on the roof would actually be a little scary, I think. Ghost. Oh, there's a vagrant spawn in here? Is that what this guy is? Gwyn? We have some decent Gwyn insurance right now. A ghost! What's up, HM? It's good to see you, buddy. Alright, let's use this. Oh, you think the ghost came from the other room? Yeah, that probably makes way more sense. Who do we got, chat? Sanctuary Guardian? One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the best damage, but not the worst. Not a great arena to fight him in. 1, 2, 3. Very unlikely that he'll jump off. Well, if he does, I think he doesn't die. Whew! Nah, not worth it right now. Not worth it right now. We already got Lautrec down here. We already got Lautrec down here, so there's not really too much of a risk. Yeah, there's a boss wall, so we can't jump off, but there is a way to get them to jump off over the boss wall. I think Plank was saying that he had Sif jump off, but the problem is there's no kill box there for the boss, so you just have to restart the fight. So even if he jumps off, which would be unintended, it wouldn't benefit me at all. There's no reason to fight him yet, because we do have the Black Knight Greatsword. Notice how there was no more Gambit since you quit betting. You're the one holding it all together. We're gonna have to kick him 3 times here. Wait! I was wondering if he, like, wasn't gonna be able to be kicked off because of his equipment load. Because I think he would be, like, heavy rolling. And the weird sloped stuff. That would have been so funny. Did we check the blacksmith here? I guess we must have, but I don't remember. Oh, he jumped off over where you start the fight. Yeah, so Sanctuary Guardian could, in theory... I don't think he was. But again, someone was selling a Divine Blessing for 1 soul that I was just like, eh. I'm pretty sure we did check what he's got. Bum, bum, bum. What do we got? Maybe we didn't check. He's got Ivory Talisman as well, which is really nice if we get Havel's Great Shield. The shit overwrites it. I really don't think it's worth... Not worth fighting that Silver Knight, dude. Silver Knights are like one of my least favorite enemies to fight in this goddamn game. You have an 11 boss run right now? Hell yeah, Blank. So scared to continue, that's true. Which like shitty bosses are still left? I imagine most of them. Nice, you know what's another weird benefit? We probably should have gone to Sif first. So we could get Shiva down here. But whatever. I might be able to just get this Taurus demon to fall off, but... You had great boss luck. That's like good in theory until... $215, dude. Shoutouts to Delco. Shoutouts to Philly. Shoutouts to the 215 area code. Let's fucking go, dude. I think I will pop the humanity here. It adds a little bit of resistance for us. You still have Gwyn, Calamite, ONS. Yeah, how deep into the run did you get? I almost like, I need to be better about reading chat, and I was like, yeah, we killed the hard enemy here, right? And just as scary enemy. I don't trust myself to backstab the Silver Knight and one-shot him because their shields are so aggressive. Their shields block so much. You just killed the Gwendolyn replacement for the 11th? Hell yeah. Did you go to Catacombs yet? Fight Pinwheel? Haven't looted a single item? Those runs are so fucking scary. I mean, I imagine you... Have you been leveling up endurance at all? Because that would be very helpful as well. Oh, baby! Purple Moss Clump. Dude, it's all fucking Taurus demons, dude. Well, I think we can... I really don't like this. Fuck it. So coming back down here is gonna suck. So the real fear with that enemy is that he can kind of move and just do damage to you. And when he does that, it like stuns you. And then he can like, so I was fast rolling that. That's the exact same thing that killed one of my other runs. The one where he got into the Sif arena. Nito's the only boss you think you have access to without looting. Did you get the Lord Vessel? Alright, we don't have to worry about Mildred. And we can also just do this, which is awesome. Honestly, getting to Great Hollow is kind of a tempting move as well. Because if we get to Great Hollow, we could potentially get more Twinkling Titanite. You don't... Oh, you don't have anything, right. No looting. Starting item. Starting gift. Lord Vessel. I would like to keep my Estus Flask, if possible. Excuse me, sir. Just gonna scooch on by you here. Don't mind me. I wonder if he would, like, jump and clip out and die, but... the 2,000 souls not worth it. Alright. We can just get out of here immediately. Surely it's not gonna be a bad boss. The last time we were here, it was a really bad boss. Surely it'll be fine. Alright, chat, you know what that means? We need to find a shield. And we need to get the... We need to get the Black Knight Greatsword. Again. Good arena, at least. Yeah. Alright, we're going to Sif. We need to get to 18 dexterity, because we're going to have to work towards we're gonna have to build towards being able to handle the Black Knight Greatsword. Chat, what are the stats that I need total for the Black Knight Greatsword? Yeah, I don't think you would be able to get to Nito with the orange fog gate if you don't have the Lord Vessel plank. You can get to the arena, but I don't know if you would actually see him. Like, if you, I mean, to be in the coffin, you also need to have an Eye of Death. So there's like another wrinkle there. Yeah, it's one of those things that's like very easy to forget. I used to forget it in speedruns all the time, Plank. I would forget to place the Lord Vessel, and I would be running towards Duke's Archives. Yeah, you just have to loot. What? I'm not sure if I saw earlier. What weapon do you have? You know how many times you got into the Fire Sage door? Yep. Alright, chat, we gotta see what Sif is. Oh, right, Obsidian Greatsword. That's a really good weapon. I mean, the upgrade on that is really expensive, but... Okay, so it's only 22 strength. Okay. We should be able to hit that if we can kill Sif. Luckily, I think it's just a lower Undead Berg dog. Dude, Sanctus would go pretty hard in this run. Right, we got Gaping there, which is not ideal. Gaping there kind of sucks a lot. I think we would need a +5 on this in order to kill him. He might be able to fall, but I don't really expect him to do that before he does, like, his puke attack or something. I mean, the good news is we do have infinite bones. Well, we'll check what Sif is, and then we might just have to, like, clear out Undead Berg and, like, loot or something, which is, like, something I've never really done. Right, we got a bird lady. It's gonna be so annoying if those guys are dropping Twinkling. You again! Alright, well, we might lose our weapon here, actually. Or just lose the run here. So long, dickhead. Don't give me a weapon, please. Hey, honestly, I'll take it. Gives us a little more defense, a little more poise, perhaps. Yo, what's up, Dr. Stud? Never see me using a gold tracer. It's fucking 25 dex to use that goddamn thing. I would love to use it. I use it in unrestricted randomizers all the time. That shit's my favorite. I guess we can also rescue Dusk. Dude, the range on that attack is stupid. How you doing, Dr. Stud? It's good to see you. Let's rescue Dusk. Rusted Iron Ring is so nice, dude. I think I am going to just use this last humanity for right now, because we get a little bit more defense with this. Yo, what's up, Cosmic? Yeah, merchant check. I doubt you'll have anything good, but you never know. The more humanity we pop, the more defense we have, and we have bones, so it's not like we're really losing anything other than, like, a very slow healing item. You have never used the Gold Tracer. It's like one of the best weapons in the game. It's extremely good against demon enemies as well, because it just bleeds them so fast. I think Illusory Wall, when he was playing the other day, I think he had this exact enemy. kidnapping Dusk. How weird. Yo, she's looking cool as hell, dude. Where's Shahan? Shahan should draw her. But yeah, it's really fun, Dr. Stud. The silver tracer isn't as good unless you're doing like backstabs or riposts. Riposts. Unless you're doing reposts on X the Everything app. Okay, chat. We have Sanctuary Guardian blocking the first bell. We have Gwyn blocking the second bell. Surely, Sif is going to be chill and cool and nice, and we're not going to have to worry about it. We need those 40,000 souls, like, real bad. We can also check Stray. Surely. Random unrelated get it out of here, Kestrel. I don't... You know me, I don't like unrelated things and topics. I like things being exactly on kilter the whole time. Twix bars? I like Twix bars. I didn't like them as a kid, but I came around on them. I feel like I've been talking about that a lot. Holy shit, Soul of a Great Hero. Okay, that's half a Sif right there. Brass Helm... Brass Helm might be less weight, and similarly... 3.9, I think this is 3.1. Oh no, it's heavier. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you have to give, does she give it to you if you give her Artorias' soul? Is that how you get that? Or is it, you have to kill her and take it? I think you give her Artorias' soul and she gives you both. On a Deathless Realm with scaling, you tried killing the lady with Gold Tracer, and boy did I forget Artorias Arena scaling and died. Ugh. Yeah, she's rough, man. She's a rough fight even if you're, like, really leveled up. What is my equipment load? I think getting rid of the hat, getting rid of this might actually make us fast roll, which I would rather do. And if it doesn't, whatever. Faris's hat is much cheaper. It did not. Now we just have this dumbass fucking hat, dude. But hey, whatever. This hat looks so dumb with the pigtails as well. Oh, I've gotten pretty good at medium rolling anyway. I say as that being the cause of many of my deaths. You know, it's funny, I never really did any testing with my vertical feed on YouTube, and I don't think it's also, I don't think it's going on Twitch. I don't have that set up yet, but it'd be funny if just none of my audio was coming through. I think it is. I think I got it set up correctly. Chat, I'm kind of like really craving pizza. But pizza fucks up my heartburn real bad these days. But I feel like I could fuck up a pizza right now, dude. There's a pizza shop near me that's like pretty fucking good pizza. You get her drip on killing her. You get her weapons and her her outfit. Her outfit is pretty cool. I think it's just all of it, Barricade, like the fucking grease, the tomato sauce. I forget who was talking about GERD recently, but I'm like, yeah, I just honestly might have GERD. I should probably get that checked, but this year has been a lot of doctor's appointments and a lot of shit like that. Yeah, garlic and onion powder, which sucks because I fucking love garlic and I love onions. I think all of the benefits, I mean, obviously the benefits are few and far between compared to the existence of this, but I feel like the the benefits of being a Dracula, of being a vampire, are greatly outweighed by the fact that you can't have garlic. Yeah, I think it might have been you talking about Gerd Duck. And I was like, yeah, I think I might just have that. I should probably get checked for that. It would make so much sense. Are these guys... Oh, okay. I was like, are these guys closer to each other? No, he just has Havel's shit. Nice Balder set. I think there were a few of us. Did I say plank when I meant to say duck? The green names, they throw me off. It'd be funny if I was meme rolling. I might be meme rolling. Not that I would ever fucking try and do that in rando. Oh, we get a ring when joining the Covenant, but if you walk away while join the Covenant is up, or while she's talking, when she says, "And here, take this ring." If you walk away while she's saying that, she won't give it to you. So when it says Covenant joined, you can just walk away, and you don't get the ring. But if I do go and rest at the bonfire and change my Covenant to that, then I get the ring. Problem is, the ring could be a weapon that I don't want. Yo, what's up, iFlames? iFlames, did you play any, Did you play any Duskbloods? You do get bad acid reflux sometimes. Just assumed you're getting
I
good.
could sure go for a Miller High Life.
Holy shit, what's up, Cloud? Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Man, it's been a minute. Really hope things are going well for you, buddy. Let's heal up to full. Let's see. Surely it's going to be an easier boss. We already found Sanctuary Guardian and Gwyn, and we need to kill them eventually. So surely we're going to get the free 40k souls from this pinata. I did not roll, dude. Ah, fuck it. Brutal Seed, this is why it's been 314 attempts. This is why. This always happens. If I get a good weapon, it is fucking guaranteed. Oi. So here's the thing, chat. That sucks, obviously. But we do have this Soul of a Great Hero. And we are going to get the frame-perfect dupe. We did not get the frame-perfect dupe, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it is very fitting lore-wise for him to spawn there. 1822. Alright, that is pretty far off from being able to use the fucking sword that I want to use. We can maybe kill Gaping. The damage wasn't the worst, that's true. It's just my not having any armor and mid-rolling on him. So my philosophy with that fight is that's not gatekeeping anything. The whole reason I go there early is just to see if I can get an easy 40k and level up. Fighting Artorias in that arena with the stats that I have right now, it is not worth the 40k that I would get from it. Let's go and see what Stray is. But yeah, how you doing, Cloud? Hope things are going good. Homemade burgers tonight? Hell yeah. You grilling them, or is it like in the kitchen kind of thing? Yeah, the soul load. Okay. So the good news is, a lot of the really bad bosses that we don't want to see are already accounted for. Why the fuck, man? I don't think you guys can hear that, but I'm getting, like, notifications and stuff. Dan the VP just sent me some real kick-ass fucking Dark Souls tattoo flashes. Very tempting. I don't even know where it's from. Oh, you're heading out, Greg? Thanks. Thanks so much for hanging out. It was good to see you. I hope you sleep well. Okay, this is a fucking goddamn clusterfuck of enemies here. Not the worst spot for the cat. Okay. Not the best situation that I've ever found myself in. The game has no fucking chill, dude! What am I supposed to do, man? What am I fucking supposed to do? We're checking the spoiler log, chat. We're gonna see where everything was. Yeah, dude, this is anytime I get a good weapon. This run started with not a good weapon, and then we immediately found blacksmith hammer, and I was like, okay, all right, cool. And then it's just like, nope, all of these enemies are gonna fucking dumpster you. The game is mean today. The game is mean to me every fucking day. All right, we're checking the spoiler log, chat. We're gonna see. First thing we're gonna check. Who was waiting for us? Who was waiting for us as the stray demon? Let's see here. This one. Who was waiting? Stray demon. Stray demon. Replacing the stray demon. Replacing stray demon in Northern Undead Asylum was Super Smo, who was very resistant to lightning, and that arena kind of sucks for that fight. I did yell at the game. Okay. Where was fucking Asylum Demon? Let's see. Where was Asylum Demon? How about that? Where? Replacing Iron Golem in Sen's Fortress was Asylum Demon. That would have been really nice. Probably the Gwyn replacement. Who was the Gwyn replacement? Let's see. Oof. I mean, that's kind of ideal. Replacing Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, in Count of the First Flame is Manus, Father of the Abyss. I mean, it's not like you're gonna... Like, you already know that it's probably gonna be Manus at that point, and you're like, well, gotta fight him. It would have been a cinematic finish, but... Let's just see. Let's see how mean the actual seed was. Oh, I can do this as well. Where was the Lord Vessel? Lord Vessel was in Blighttown after sliding down a small slope near the rickety bridge that can be bypassed near the entrance from the depths. So it was in Blighttown. It was very unlikely that I was going to find that. What about the peculiar doll? New Londo ruins on a covered ledge just after the first fog wall. Oh my god, dude. This fucking game hates me. This is my favorite game in the world, and it fucking hates me. Alright, we're going to re-randomize. We're going to change up the... We're going to change up the Oast. Probably listen to Silk Song. It's always good to listen to Silk Song. Surely, chat. Surely run number 315. Surely that one's going to be better. Surely the game couldn't get any meaner. Oh shit, I'm just realizing that for some reason my my vertical chat is not showing up where I need it to, so let me catch up on the vertical chat. Hello everyone. I will have to fix that. Chaos Whisperer, I assume you're still here. I really wish you nerds would keep this trash gaming content on Twitch and stop polluting YouTube with this worthless garbage. I agree. I agree. That's why I have it going twice on YouTube. I'm polluting it even worse than you can imagine. Let's see. Can weapon upgrades fail in this game? No, they cannot. The objective... Mo is in chat, and he did say, hell yeah, vertical. Sorry, I gotta get that all set up. But hey, if you're watching vertically, hello. Sorry for not chatting earlier. Seems like I was just extremely rude to the people watching vertically. And if you're watching on TikTok, which I highly doubt anyone is, I think it's still streaming there. I apologize, because I can't see that shit at all. Weapon downgrades can. Alright, let's jump back into it, chat. And hopefully I can... I think I should have everything lined up now to where I can see each chat. But yo, good to see you, Mo, if you're still there. I was like, Mo better show up. It was quite an effort to get it all set up again. And Mo better show up and be like, yo, hell yeah, vertical. So I'm glad to see you in chat, buddy. 315. Blood Shield is good Gwyn insurance, but unlikely that we would really... Hunter, pretty good. I think we're going Hunter. I'm going hunting. I'm the hunter. You were watching on TikTok when I mentioned it? Yeah, I gotta assume no one else is watching on TikTok. If you are, hello, I'm sorry. Okay, we got 4 kings. That's kind of ideal. Love to get them out of the way. We got my favorite weapon to start with. You can, but not in this randomizer one above all. Normally you can see Stray Demon walking around. In the old randomizer you could. Does not work that way in this one, unfortunately. A +10 twinkling weapon can bamboozle anybody. That is very strange that that happened. It would be very funny if I dropped in and all of them are there. So that's the parrying dagger. We don't want to pick that up because it's going to be heavier. Chat, imagine if I had 1 million viewers on TikTok and I was just ignoring them the whole time. How rude of me. I assume that's probably what happened. No, I genuinely do really like the TikTok chat. I just need to remember how I had that pulled up. When I was playing Super Metroid, all the TikTok unks were coming out for it. I say that as an unk myself. I wish I could pin YouTube messages from Vertical to the chat, because I absolutely would have pinned the I wish all you nerds would stop polluting YouTube. With this gaming bullshit. Yeah, like, sorry I'm not Mr. Beast and, like, doing psychological warfare at underprivileged people at the chance that they can maybe get some money. It's a much better form of content. I was at my niece's birthday party over the weekend. And one of my nephews put on just like a YouTube channel, and all of my siblings were just like, I am so fucking sick of YouTube. All the shit that the kids watch are fucking garbage. I wonder the next time Illusory Wall is going to be streaming this. Because I am absolutely going to say that in his chat. Alright, 4 kings, let's go. We also have a lot of poise with this armor set, so it's not ideal. We're not going to be able to roll at all. Holy shit, there's 2 of them! 2 of them already, dude. Okay, that is simply because it took us too long to get here from the bonfire. That's good to know for future attempts. Normally I quit out. Why roll when you can tank everything? I have the base hunter vitality. I think the last one's here, the third one's here. We could have done that in 2, but seeing the second one... Oh, right, this is... right. That could have gone very, very poorly. Chat, do we gamble on Petrus? It backfired on us once today. I think with this exact weapon, if I'm not mistaken. I think it backfired on us once already. Do we gamble on Petrus? Maybe he's selling Demon Titanite. Maybe he's selling humanity. Do we want to take the cash prize, chat? Or do we want to see what's in the box? Don't give me something bad, you piece of shit. Hey, alright. He did give me seek guidance, which is a little bad manners, but that's fine. Oh my god. What'd I tell you, chat? I could sense it. Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring is pretty tempting. But it also kind of makes things harder because sometimes I like to make noise to attract enemies and have them go in a direction I want them to. Alright. Come again. We did get the Demon Titanite, right? Okay, so if there are enemies downstairs that we can kill and get to 5k, then we'll be able to, we'll be able to level this up. Now, we don't have any bones, so using humanity early might not be the move. This guy might be okay. This guy might give us a yeah, he looks like a chunky one. Alright. So we should be able to at least level this up if we get more Demon Titanite. Pretty easily. East-West Shield is some slight Gwyn insurance. So we only got one of these. I might as well just buy it now. Green Titanite's pretty good because you can feed it to Framed and it turns into regular Titanite. So I didn't roll there. Yeah, we got... Oh, right. Gwyn insurance, of course. iFlames, what is that badge that you have? I ask because it looks very Pennsylvanian. It looks like some shit you would see in a Pennsylvania diner. It's cool, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool. You're a mod on every stream now, hell yeah. Well, feel free to abuse that power all you want here. Part of Twitch's mod community thingy. Cool. Okay, we do have enough to level up. We can also kill... We have a couple Vagrants here that we could farm for humanity, in theory, even though these things never drop humanity. I've never once seen them actually drop humanity in this challenge, because it doesn't exist. And the Illusory Wall is using some kind of weird... weird and strange, like, debug or something to get it. You don't know what to do with it? Yeah, I haven't even heard of that. I mean, I am famously not a very good mod in any chat. I feel like it takes some effort to be a good mod, and I'm like, eh. I think the big guys only give like 12k, so it's not really worth it. But this guy here, I'm gonna have him reinforce this shit right now. Dude, we get like an extra 17 fire damage. That's crazy. Mod Appreciation Day 2026. Holy shit. I do appreciate your mod work. I gotta imagine it can be some pretty difficult work every now and then in Barb's chat. There are some times when I hear Barb hit the scream button when he bans someone, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I saw the message. I know normally it would probably not be worth looking at all, but yeah, most of the time it's chill. For the amount of like viewership that Barb gets, it is very impressive how chill his chat is. I think it's just like kind of goes to show just how he operates things in that chat. Like, I love the way he talks about how he sees Orator chatters in his chat, and they're like, "Oh, hello there, Barbarous King. I hope you're doing well." Like Ziltama or something. It's just like, "Hello there. I hope you are having an enjoyable day, sir." Oh yeah, no, I do have those plugins as well. I just mean it's usually like I am tabbed out and chat has like scrolled too far away with Keck W's for me to be able to see it. Not so much like I usually do like to see deleted messages. I think we do hold on to the humanity for a minute here until we get Homeward Bones. Alright, I'm gonna rest at this bonfire chat, and then I do need to run the ads. But I'm just gonna be running to Andre, so you'll probably get back and I'll probably be killing Seath in the basement or some shit. So you won't miss anything, just 3 minutes of ads, and it's just gonna be me running through Dark Route, which you've seen me do probably around 280 times for the runs that have gotten out of the asylum. It's content that simply cannot be missed, so I'm sorry I have to run the ads now, but we'll run them, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Wrong tab there. Alright, here we go. I think I might make a new Twitch command. Right after stream, I might take the YouTube chatter who was very mad to see someone streaming a video game on YouTube. Should have waited for Seath. I wouldn't have made it to Seath in time for the ads to run. The way it works is there's like an hour cooldown on the ads before they have to run. Like, I could snooze them, but the real problem is that tabbing out of Dark Souls Remastered fucking sucks. That's what I was alluding to earlier. Demon? Ooh, baby, more Demon Titanite. Let's fucking go, dude. So we can get this to +2, and that's pretty goddamn strong. After the ads are done, I'm excited to talk to iFlames about Dusk Bloods. Dusk's Blood. Gotta talk about Zork. Alright, I tried to do a running attack there, but 1, 2. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Me Bloods? Hell yeah, Dusk. Okay, it doesn't look like it's Seath. I'm stuck on a fucking tree! Are you kidding me? I'm stuck on that little fucking tiny tree. Are you kidding me? Alright, we're gonna kill this rat. But first... Very cool camera. Thank you, Miyazaki. Oh, now he breaks the fucking tree. We're gonna kill this fucking rat. Me on the way to Disney World. Hell yeah. What's up, SNES? It's good to see you, buddy. So the rat should give me enough to level up the, Whoa! Welcome back from the ad, everyone. Everything's been going perfectly fine. There have been no troubles. I think he gives 2,000, right? No, 1,000. All right, let's go in a little deeper into the forest here and try and get more, a couple more souls. Yo, iFlames, if you're still there, what'd you think of Duskbloods? Sanctuary Guardian, they're very likely to fall off and die. That's fine. Not gonna fight him now, because we could lose the weapon. Too brain dead to remember all the mechanics. It was a whole lot. It was, for me, it was extremely early in the morning. I'm on Eastern time. So it was extremely early in the morning, or late at night, by the time I was playing it usually. And my god. It was very hard to kind of grasp what the fuck any of it meant. But like, after like the first like 4-hour session, by the end of it, I was like, I got it. The tutorial pop-ups pissed you off so much. I like barely even remember that. Please just give me enough here. I don't feel like fighting this Drake. Okay, we have enough. So now we got a +2. I think it might make sense for us to go to Taurus Bridge. So that way we can at least get a bone. Try and get the bone from the Taurus Bridge, then go to Sif. Because a +2 on this weapon is pretty good. Now we could Kindle as well and get more Estus Flask, but the humanity is probably better served giving me a little extra damage and defense. I think they're definitely going to iFlames. There's also, I think there already is a prompt for that where it's like play co-op. Like you can, there's like a toggle in. I don't think it worked during the closed network test, but they did talk about how there's modes where it's not going to be like a 1v1 and you can actually like set your alliance before a game so that when you go in, you just start with the alliance. So they're going to have a lot of settings for that, but... Okay, he's got large. He's got a great axe. 32. So I think that needs like 22 or something. So it'll be very interesting when they have those kind of mechanics. Alright, it's good to know he's got an Eye of Death. My man Andre a little bit goated with it today. He's been a little bit goated with it today. This game has done me real dirty. Normally I like to try and take like the, if I fail the dupe, I drink the Estus, but After all the shit I went through today, I'm just fucking... We're just trying it from this. And we didn't get it anyway, so... We are going to reinforce to a +2. Or 204, man. I don't need the dung pies. Throwing knives are expensive, but we can get... The burgers are cooking? Hell yeah. Yeah, imagine not buying the Xanthus crown. I feel like it's... I mean, first of all, no helmet on right now. So it's definitely going to be heavier than that. But I think it's also weirdly a heavy helmet, right? Isn't it weirdly like... Yeah, it's like it weighs 5. There's no reason for that to... I mean, it's dumb as hell. Are there any benefits to that fucking helmet? You would think I would know, but... It does look funny. I did tell Piece by Piece to get that. So chat, during Dustbloods, I made the mistake of, on Windows, I noticed a new like operating system feature that said send to your phone. So I like took some test screen recording videos in OBS on like my better monitor with like HDR and shit, just to kind of see if I could get good Dustblood footage. And it said send to your phone, so I like was just sitting there. I'm like, oh, why not? I'm waiting around anyway. I set that up, and I regret that so fucking bad. I think Microsoft forced onto my local only account using my email address now, so I got to figure out how to reverse that. And worse, all of my phone notifications are now just going to my computer, and it just makes the default like Windows error noise, which, as an IT director, kind of a triggering noise for me. So I'm just sitting here like shooting the shit, and I think I have desktop audio off so you guys can't hear it, luckily, but I just hear like the Windows error noise. I'm like, what did OBS crash? What the fuck just happened? Even better than that, it broke Bluetooth on my phone. I thought my fucking Bluetooth like earphones were just broken. I thought they just like died because they just would not connect. It wouldn't connect in my car. And I was like, what the fuck is going on with this shit? And I was like, wait a second. This all started when I did the fucking phone link bullshit. And it kept trying to connect to my work PC for some reason. So I was like, let's try this. So I deleted the screen link. And as soon as I deleted it, all of my Bluetooth started working. And I was like, these motherfuckers, dude. I was like, what a nice feature. Yeah, just being able to send it to your phone. I hate Microsoft so much. There are a few things in this world I hate more than Microsoft. Okay, so Havel doesn't look like he's too threatening with my current build. That's pretty good. Please don't be anything horrible. I think I hear a ghost. Come on! Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I hate this fucking challenge so much, man. What the fuck? These fucking ghosts, dude. It's always the fucking ghosts. It's always the fucking ghosts. That's so fucking frustrating, dude. Well, that's fine. Let's see what the spoiler log has to say. That was probably like a really good run. Let's see. Okay, never mind. That's fine. That ghost saved me a lot of time. The Lord Vessel was in Ash Lake, in the hollow trunk lying on the side of a dune. So we could have killed Bed of Chaos there, but... Alright, chat. We have finally achieved the run, number 316, Stone Cold, Steve Austin. Surely we will get, like, the Dark Hand and the Cestus, and we will just have to punch the shit out of everyone. We're gonna get the Dragon Bone. We're gonna kill Gwyn with the Dragon Bone. God damn, dude, that sucked. Oh, I also forgot to split for the Asylum, which is funny. Alright, chat, 316. One of these days, I'm going to die to some bullshit like that, and all of the stars are going to have aligned. Like, the Lord Vessel is going to be, like, right there. Dude, having to go all the way down to Ash Lake to loot is devious. Carl, Germ, 316. What? What? So far, nothing on theme. A good weapon with a really shitty class. Let's just loot. I don't want to start as the sorcerer, even though that's like a really good weapon. What has having a good weapon done for me today? Jack shit. It's made everything worse. I assume it's made everything worse. We'll keep the shield here in case we run into Gwyn, because I think this shield is actually pretty good against Gwyn. It is funny watching Illusory Wall do this challenge as well, because he's a lot smarter about it than I am. He's like leveling up shields and armor and stuff. And I'm just like, duh. I'm doing like 100 damage to Calamite. I could probably take him on. I could probably finish him. I'm like running directly into Smo's hammer because I always get caught in the goddamn pots there. Oh yeah, you know, that's fine. It makes sense that Ornstein can hit me through the wall with his lightning. That's fine. That's good, actually. I think it's good when that happens. I think it's cool. Battle Axe, pretty good weapon. Not loving the fact that I have to fight Ornstein and Smo with it, but hey. We can maybe get a plunge attack. We are at least fast rolling. It could be much worse. Getting Ornstein and Smo out of the way early is also pretty good. They have killed me in Sif's arena many times at this point. He's wearing the armor that I had on last time. Someone in Illusory Walls chat recently was saying how Smo is like a pun for sumo, which I never realized, and it makes a lot of sense. Sumo. I mean, I guess we can loot this, fuck it. An early clump is good. Not fucking with him, he's scaled up. Alright, so we're gonna take a lot of damage. This fight is such fucking trash. In any arena that's not the intended arena, this fight sucks so fucking bad. The pain is really, really starting to ramp up here. It's funny too because like the Demon Spear, even if we started with it, Ornstein and Smo probably still would have killed me because that fight fucking sucks in the Asylum and they're resistant to lightning. Alright, 317. Let's go. Truly like one of these seeds is going to be not fucking terrible. How many did we do today? We were at 311 earlier. We've done like 6 runs already today. Surely one of the 6 will have to be not complete fucking dog shit. Yeah, this is the one. It's off to a good start with one of my favorite weapons, the fucking mace. Oh, there you go, iFlames. We could just start with the helmet. I hate that helmet. Drake's sword sucks. That would be really too heavy. Ghost blade. The ghost dagger sucks if it's not the jagged. Bandit's like the only one that we can use right now. We haven't been Delta Farmer in a while. I think that might be why we've been so cursed. Whoops. People think being a coward is a bad thing. I'm a coward. I'll never do this run and avoids a lot of pain. It's true. I fully respect that. I think you were right to do so. So chat, the good news is this is the first stream on my new computer where I have the vertical going as well. Much to the chagrin of the one fucking loser who was like, keep this gaming shit off YouTube. The sanctity of YouTube. You're polluting it. Like, YouTube right now isn't just a deluge of fucking AI slop. Nothing but AI slop. I do like the Reinforced Club quite a bit. It does 6-7 damage, which is really nice. But the good news is, my OBS seems to be running it pretty fucking well. So doing everything. I mean, I'm not surprised. I would be extremely fucking pissed off if this PC couldn't handle that. I think I hear a dragon ass. I already forget what the boss is. Yeah, it's like, it's so easy. Well, I think he's pissed because he's just scrolling through the vertical feed. So I don't even think he can get around it. But I agree, Kestrel. Just fucking log out. Who cares? Oh, right. It's Centipede Demon. That's right. Did I not Dark Sign? I thought I did. Oh. I like how earlier Plank was like, wow, that's a really horrible set of enemies. It's like, yes, this is literally every time I do this, I play this fucking game. Nothing but, like, the worst fucking combo. I have, like, I know Demented Salad has really bad luck when it comes to this challenge as well. I do not discredit that at all. I've seen his runs. I feel like I have just as bad, if not worse. If not worse, luck. Get up, for fuck's sake, man. I'm trying to dodge, and I can't because my fucking... Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, one down. We get to loot immediately. You just come in to watch one thing and then go do something else. Alright, we got a cool hat. Honestly, that's a better hat. Yes, dude. I mean, I don't know why I'm celebrating that we're quick rolling now, because we surely are going to just pick up the worst imaginable shit. I really like the Reinforced Club. It's got a very good moveset. It's not really great for bosses unless you level it up. Alright, we got a shield, I guess. There goes the light roll, probably. Very well. No. My man's got 1 homeward bone and 1 humanity. Sniper bolts for very, very expensive. A ring that I've never heard of before, that no one has ever told me about. Let's just do the old classic speedrun randomizer pathing here. I haven't opened these chests in so long. So long. I said so long and then I got Chester's coat. A lot of soul items. I'm liking that. Sewer chamber key. Nothing useful there. Decent enemies to run away from. We are heavy, but... You've never seen this much grease in the skillet? Yeah, burgers will do that. I think I can actually... Well, we got a good source of Twinkling Titanite. Right in the graveyard as well. Soul of Ornstein, I'll take it. Give me more Twinkling, motherfucker. Purging Stone. It sucks that my favorite Misfits song is by the guy who's like a shithead Proud Boy or whatever, Michael Graves. Because I'm in the graveyard and I just keep thinking of Dig Up Her Bones. Brass armor's not ideal. Oh, I can just kick this guy off. I feel like I never really get to full clear the graveyard here. Getting risky. Alright, fuck it. I was getting risky because I'm just so fucking sick of it all. Anyway, chat, that'll do it for tonight. It would have been cool to have the dragon headstone and just try it. Oh well, I'm sick of this game. We'll play more of it tomorrow. Thanks for hanging, guys. Let's find someone to raid. I have an idea of who I might want to raid. If he's still on. I would actually be kind of surprised if he was still on. He was at like 14 hours earlier. But let's see. We also got Blanks playing some Elden Ring.
Well, you say. We're just...
Accidentally clicked on... I imagine he's not still on. Let's see. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. You know what? I'm going to throw it over to Hank Sinatra. He's doing some poop jumping. He's doing Poop Jump Cafe, which is a Mario Kaizo hack. Hank's a super cool guy. Also, one of the Flame Fatale's ambassadors. So go say what's up to Hank. And keep an eye out for his streams with the Flame Fatale's ambassador stuff, which will be starting very soon here.
So close.
But yeah, go. This hack is rough. It's a lot of really bad jump mechanics. It's one exit.
Not now, Gergs.
But you got to do like 75 sections, I think. So go say what's up. It's quite a little ROM hack. So go say what's up. But I'll see you guys later.